What's going on, everybody out there, and welcome back to Dark Avenger Media. In today's video, I'm going to be briefly recapping all the announcements and updates that were made during the first annual Dark Avenger Direct, or DAD. Yes, it was done on purpose and by accident, but I love it because I'm a dad and it just works out. So really quickly, what the Dark Avenger Direct is and will be as we move forward is a yearly update / announcement video series where I'll be recapping the previous year's worth of videos, talking about what's currently going on all the channels, and then talking about what's to come in the next year. Plus some surprises and announcements depending on the year and what more can be added or what more is going on. So this is the first annual Dark Avenger Direct. So there really isn't much to talk about in the previous year because there is nothing. Currently, we're doing the Dark Avenger. We just did the Dark Avenger Direct. So all that's left is to talk about what's to come in the 2022-2023 year. Now, my years are going to be going from August to August. So when I say 2022 to 2023, it starts August 2022 and ends August 2023. So let's talk about what's coming. And when it comes to Dark Avenger Media, a lot of this stuff should not surprise any of you. We're going to start off with the heart and soul of this channel, which is the comic review. Really briefly, I was not happy with the first 2 months worth of the new review I was starting. So the review ended. So here we are again now, several months later, nearly a half a year later. And I've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of planning, a lot of figuring out stuff, not just when it comes to the review so that I like it. The review so I like it, it's great, and all of you enjoy it. And at the same time, I don't have the same issues I was having with certain comic books. So, the review's coming back. We're going to be starting it again in September. It's going to be going back to the classic Dark Avenger comic book review title. The chaotic reviews was an experiment. It was fun, but I wasn't happy with it. So we're going to try something a bit new. And right now it is set to be a weekly series. However, if things start to get too busy, whether real life or making video wise, it could turn into a monthly series depending. We're going to start it off with the weekly, see if it works out. If it does, that's how we're going to go. If it doesn't, we're going to try it out monthly for a while until there is time for a weekly series again. If there is. But we're going to start it off weekly. And it's going to be starting, like I said, first week of September. So I'm going to use all of this month to try to catch up to the few books that I'm still far behind on. And then when we move forward, new type of review will be starting. Dark Avenger Review, episode number 1. We're starting from number 1 again. That's one thing I will say. We're starting from episode 1. We're not going to go to episode 501 because I feel like those first 500, we've had we've had a longer than 2. We've had about a 3 to 4 year gap between episode 500 and now. So we're going to start with a fresh number 1, and when we get to 500, we'll see. If we get to 500, we'll see where we go from there. But I'm focusing on the present. So presently, there's only going to be 52 episodes between now and the next direct. So I'm focusing on, or less than 52 because we're starting in September. So beside the point, there's only going to be about 50 episodes. So we're going to focus on those 50 first. So the reviews are back. The next thing is I'm going to be starting to do news videos. I kept talking about it, but now I'm going to start looking for things that catch my eye and that I want to talk about. There were several things that have gone on in the past couple of years that if I had the time I would have, but now I'm going to have the extra time too. So we're going to start doing that. Now, on my Discord, and I mentioned this on the live show, by the way, the live show will be uploaded to this channel. So if you'd like to watch the full live show, it's probably going to be uploaded right before this video. Also, it's highlighted on Twitch. So if you'd like to watch it on Twitch, by all means, watch it however you like, wherever you like. But I will be keeping it here for archive purposes. So the episode's up on here. During the live show, I mentioned Discord. On my Discord, it is a mixture of what I do in gaming and what I do in comic books. So I created a tab that is basically just called the suggestion tab. Now, while I'm going to be looking for news pieces that I want to discuss, at the same time, there are certain news pieces I might miss because, again, I'm one person doing a lot of the work. So I might miss a news article. Something might fall through the cracks, and you might want to hear me talk about it. So what the tab is going, or the channel on Discord is going to be used for, is a place for people to post articles and say, hey, Chris, would you be interested in making a video discussing your thoughts on this? And it could be a trailer, it could be movies, TV, it could be video games, and it could be comic books. Any of those news pieces. It could even be in the realm of toys or announcements for certain figures or whatnot, because it is in my realm. I really don't have much of an opinion when it comes to Magic cards or trading cards in general. It could be anime. It could be that too. But I might miss a news piece, and you might want to hear my thoughts on it. That's what the tab or the channel is going to be used for on Discord. That is where you can post articles that you'd like to see me discuss or talk about. Also, if you don't use Discord, you're always welcome to comment on the news videos. Or I'll find a way, or you could actually do a comment on the channel. I do still have channel comments up. So if you don't use Discord and you'd like to recommend an article to me, you're welcome to post it on the channel comments. Obviously, after I get the link, I might delete the channel comment just so that I have it bookmarked. But if you don't use Discord and would like to do it that way, you're welcome to. Also, during live shows, if there's any type of news articles that you'd like to talk about, we'll probably talk about it on the live show. But again, any suggestions, Discord, channel comments. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I will be doing news discussions. Also, I will be adding game reviews, as I will be starting my Let's Play channel soon. So I will be doing game overviews, reviews, and like I mentioned, I'll be doing news pieces with video games as well now, not just comic books. It'll be a well-rounded media channel. This is going to be a well-rounded media channel. Now, two other things I did mention for this channel, but they're more of a future, closer to 2023, maybe a little bit further, or right before the Dark Avenger Direct 2. Dark Avenger Live, which is more of a close future one, which once I get things rolling on the channel again, Dark Avenger Live will be returning. It'll probably be a weekend date, more than likely Saturday at 9:30 p.m., and we're going to keep it at that moving forward. And most anticipated. I know a lot of people were enjoying most anticipated, my top 10 most anticipated. But I want to get the review started first. And then after the review, especially if the review has more than 10 books, which I'm sure it will, I will start doing my top 5 to 10. Might be 5 even. I might lower it to 5. But I'll be doing my top most anticipated books for the following week. So this way it gives you my favorite books, the ones I'm most looking forward to, and then when we get to the review, we'll have all the books I've read. Speaking of that, I did make mention of a top favorite series of the year, kind of my top favorite books of 2022, for example, but we're already almost done with 2022. So more than likely I'll be either skipping this year, or it's going to be a very minor top. I don't even know what it's going to be yet, if it's going to be top 5 or top 10 or whatever, but it will be my favorite books of the year. Has no title yet. It's still very much pending, because I think more than likely it's going to be announced next year. However, I might do one for the last 4 months of 2022. I mentioned this in the live show. I just want to mention it here as well. It's not really an award show or anything like what we were doing on Frontline, more just me sharing my favorite books of the year that maybe somebody missed out on, and maybe top recommendations for the year. Not sure if we'll do it this year in January 2023, or we might skip it and do it in January 2024. Just have that in mind moving forward. But those are the 3 future things that I'm working on for this channel as we get closer to the next Dark Avenger Direct. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. I feel like this channel is going to be mostly focused on the reviews, and then all the extra media stuff will surround the comic reviews. And then as I finish certain video games or as I play certain games, I'll have little game overviews. And then, like I said, Dark Avenger Live will start up again on weekends. More than likely, Dark Avenger Live will come back in October. I feel like that's around when it's going to happen. And then we'll have Most Anticipated back. And then as we move forward, like I said, we'll see. This is a great test of seeing time-wise what I can and can't do, but at the same time, I know most of the stuff I can do. So look forward to that. The reviews will be weekly. Everything else is as it comes to me, honestly. So the only thing I could say that will be weekly at this point in time will be the comic reviews, with other things to follow sporadically. And then as we move forward even further, Dark Avenger Live will be weekly. The Most Anticipated books will also be weekly, again with all the other sporadic videos. That being said, I don't want to take up too much of your time here. That's all. I hope you guys are as excited as I am with the things coming back now to Dark Avenger Media. Hopefully things will build back up again to where we were and then go beyond that. I mentioned this once before. Hopefully this time the execution will be great and we'll be able to move forward. That being said, social media is in the description below. I have 2 Twitters. TikTok is a mashup of Chaotic Falcon and Dark Avenger. It's Chaotic Avenger. Instagram is Chaotic Avenger now. And the Discord link, if you're interested in joining the Discord, if you'd like to join our community, we have an awesome community. Link is also in the description below. Look forward to a lot of stuff as we move forward. I'm excited. Till then, everybody, look forward to some random news pieces until we get to September. Look forward to the first episode, the first week of September. Till then, take care, keep reading, keep collecting, and I'll see all of you really soon in the next video. Later, everybody.